What's up, guys? Welcome to my first YouTube video. And I know y'all seen the title and that's what y'all came here for, but I just want to tell y'all a little about myself before I get into the story. So my name is Michaela. I'm 16. I'm a sophomore in high school, and I know you're thinking like, girl, you 16 and you pregnant? Yep. And I'm not proud of what I did, but I'm going to tell y'all the story on how I found out all of this. It was very shocking. It was a crazy ride. So one day I went out to eat with my mom and my dad. We went to Lupe Tortilla, and that's the same day I started feeling sick. It was on a Monday. So I started feeling sick, and I was just like, I can't eat this. It don't taste right, feel like I have to throw up. So, and then my mom, like the next day, my mom was like, I'm starting to feel a little sick too, so it wasn't just me. So my mom was like feeling sick just like I was, but hers kind of stopped, but mine kept going. So I was just like, what's wrong with me? Like, I'm just feeling sick. I didn't want to do nothing. I didn't want to go anywhere. But since my mom told me she was sick, I didn't think nothing of it. I didn't think like, girl, you pregnant? Like, that didn't even cross my mind. But a little later down the road, I didn't have my monthly, and I called my sister, and I was just like, something not right. I'm feeling sick, and I ain't have my cycle. So, and she was like, girl, just give it a few more minutes. I mean, not minutes. She was like, give it a few more days, The camera's blurry. Okay, let me sit back. She was like, girl, just give it a few more days, and I don't think you pregnant. It's gonna be fine. So I gave it a few more days, and still nothing. So my sister ended up coming home after I was just like, something not right. I'm not feeling it. Like, I'm just not sick. Like, I'm starting to think that like I'm pregnant. So my sister came home, and she was like, come on, let's go to Walmart so we can get you a test. So I was like, all right, cool, let's go. So remind you, I was spending that whole day with my mom. Like, we went Christmas shopping for my dad and my brother and me, but I was there. So I went to Walmart with my sister, and we got the test, and she read it, and she put it down. She was like, let's just take another one. I was like, you stay pregnant? And she was like, we're just gonna take another one. I was like, you stay pregnant, girl. Like, you can just tell me. So I took the other one, and I seen it that time, and it came out positive. So I was just like, wow. But it was a big relief off my shoulders. Like, I was just like, now I know I've been so sick. So since I spent that whole day with my mom, she told me and my sister, since we was at Walmart, to get a bag for the gifts so she could give it to my dad. So we was doing that, and she was like, meet me at Panda Express so we can put the stuff in the bag, because it's like right down the street from my house. So we get to Panda Express, and I was just like, Mom, I'm pregnant. And she was like, girl, stop playing with me. And I was just like, Mama, I'm not playing. And then she just looked at me. She was like, are you serious? And I was like, and it really hurt for me to sit there and tell my mom that I was pregnant, because me and my mom are really, really, really close. Like, I can tell her anything, but it's like, she is my mom. So it's like, how do you tell your mom you think you're pregnant and you're 16? So my mom was more hurt of the fact that I couldn't talk to her about me being pregnant and how I thought I was. And she was more sad at the fact that, like, she didn't notice the signs like tired, nauseous, cranky. She didn't notice any of the signs. She just thought that I just had the stomach flu or stomach virus. So I told my mom, and I was just like, we gotta go home. We gotta tell Daddy. So some of y'all may not know, some of y'all that I go to school with that's watching this, some of y'all may know that my daddy is crazy. Like, this man is crazy. So me trying to tell him that his 16-year-old daughter is pregnant is scary. But I wasn't scared to tell my dad. It was just like, I'm ready for y'all to know and know what I'm finna do, because I'm 16. Like, what am I supposed to do? So I get home and my dad is he's sitting on the couch watching a game. And I'm like, Dad, I have to tell you something. And he was like, what? And I was like, I'm pregnant. And he looked at me and he just got up and he walked out. So I'm just sitting on the couch like, man, what did I get myself into? Like, what if he not finna talk to me, What if, I don't know. I was just thinking about all this stuff because, like I said, that man is crazy. So he came back, and like any normal parent, he's mad, but he's asking lots of questions like, how did it happen? When did the boy know? So I answered all his questions, and he was upset, but he was just like, we don't believe in abortions, so if that's what you want to do, then you have to use your Christmas money. And I was like, that's fine, because I'm 16. What am I going to do with a child? So he was like, if I want to get an abortion, then I use my Christmas money. So I was like, cool. And then they was like, but we're not taking you. And I was just like, well, how am I going to get there? They was like, that's something you need to figure out. And also, I'm under 18, so I can't get an abortion without my parents being there to sign the papers. It's my word against theirs, but they have to sign the papers, and they wasn't going to do that. So I was just like, why tell me do something if you not going to do it? So I was just like, well, it came to me that I'm not getting an abortion, so just gotta deal with it. So later on down the road, I ended up telling my friends, and they were super supportive. They was like, I'm gonna be there for you if you need anything. And remind you, this is all during like the Christmas break. So I'm just like sad because I have to go through this. But a few weeks later, I came to realization like, I gotta deal with this. I cannot be sitting here sad and miserable and depressed forever. I honestly thought I was, but I was just like, I gotta tell myself like, girl, you're gonna be fine. You're gonna get through this. So, I had to lift my head up and was like, I did what I did, and now I gotta go through what I go through. So when I get back to school, January 8th, my business is all over the school. So I'm kind of mad because, like, I don't know who's saying it. My friends texting me saying, like, hey, this person said something about you. People making group chats about me, talking about it, my friends sending it to me. And I'm just mad because, like, why are people doing all of this? Like, it's just like, what's your point? So I'm mad because, like, I can't address the person that's saying all of this about me because I don't know who it is. And I didn't want anybody to know around that time because, like, I accepted the fact that I can't have an abortion and this is something I have to go through. But I didn't accept the fact that somebody else was telling my business. If people was going to find out I was pregnant, I wanted it to be for me, but clearly it came from a lot of other people. So when people would ask, I would just be like, that's not true. People just talking about it. Like, girl, do I look pregnant? And I didn't. So, I mean, but clearly it was going to come to a point to where everybody was going to find out. And I was going to tell, like, you know, people I go to school with that, like, hey, yeah, it's true. But I wanted it to come from me. But I kept denying the fact that I was pregnant because I just felt like nobody should tell my story. So that's how I felt when I first got back to school. But if you don't have me on any social media, I posted a picture on my Snapchat of my little bump that I got. And, you know, I was confident enough to do what I did. So I'm going to be confident enough to post this picture and let everybody know that it is true. Like, I'm not gonna keep letting people sit here and tell my story and spread rumors about me. Y'all want to know the truth, then y'all got it. But it's not gonna be when y'all want it. It's gonna be when I want it and when I'm ready. So I was ready to post the picture, and you know, some of my friends was like, "Oh, you finally did it," and I was like, "Yeah." And how I felt about posting it after, I knew it was going to be people that I know usually don't watch my story that was going to watch it and, you know, like trying to figure it out, like, wow, like she really is pregnant. And yes, I really am, and I'm not ashamed of it at all. So it's like all the negative comments that would have came, like no negative comments came, but if there was, you know, I would have just simply, you know, just not responded, because how I feel is that if nobody's putting in on anything, then there's no point of me trying to interact with the negativity. So that's one thing I wasn't going to do. So things at school right now, it's the weekend that I'm making this video, and when I post it, this will probably be on Martin Luther King Day when I post it, and we go back to school the next day. And if people talking about it still, I mean, I'm pretty sure they will, but I'm not worried about anything, because I know people who got my back, and I know people gonna talk regardless. People gonna talk about you to the day you die. So I'm not really worried about it, you know. I'm just gonna go through what I go through. I have other things to worry about, like me and my child, and I'm not gonna let anybody stop me from doing that. So all the negativity, I'm not worried about. What I've learned through this whole little journey that I went through, because the journey not over. I told my mom, I'm on a roller coaster ride, and I ain't even got on the ride yet. And my mom was so excited. She at the top of the roller coaster doing all the turns. She already there. And I'm just like, girl, I ain't even got on yet. But she's really excited. But what I've learned through all of this is that you need to think about stuff before you do it. I know your parents tell you that, and you just be like, you know, like, I'm a child, let me make my own mistakes. But I realized that you really do need to listen to them when they say that, because I never would have thought that this would have happened to me, but it did. And I should have thought about what could happen if I do this. So what I've learned is that, you know, things aren't always going to go how you expect them to go, but things happen for a reason. And what I did, not proud of, but my child is my blessing, and I never know what my child can do for me from here on out. And I'm just going to stay positive and happy through my whole pregnancy, and just go about things how God want me to. So right now I'm at a good state of mind, you know. I go back to school. I never know what can happen, you know. But one thing that I'm not going to do is let people bring me down from this. I'm just going to be strong and go through what I go through. So with that being said, this is my story on how I got pregnant. well, not how I got pregnant. This is my story on how I found out I was pregnant. And this is not going to be the only thing that I do on this channel. I'm going to post videos, vlogs, pranks, challenges. Y'all will get to meet my parents, my siblings. You know, if y'all want to hear their version and how they feel when they find out, then leave it in the comments. I will drop all my social media down below, so you guys can go follow, you know, spam up the likes, put comments, hit the subscribe button, and just let me know what content you guys want to see, and it will be my pleasure to give you guys that. So with that being said, see you guys in the next video.